Now, Dogecoin, Saturday Night Live. Guess what? Dogecoin has transitioned from being a meme coin to money. And I have to start analyzing it like money. And in fact, because of Doge, I'm changing how I analyze everything using Gann work and a combination of price and time. You'll see a lot of this on Token Metrics TV. So for Doge, if it's going to act like a meme coin, Doge will probably retrace 90% of what it's done. Token Metrics readers were told to allocate money elsewhere right up when it was around 70 cents. And it's dropped, and it may consolidate over the next month to 46 cents. My guess is it's not going to trade like a meme coin anymore. It's going to trade like money and has to be included in the future of money, which means Doge can move sideways or should move sideways to like 46 cents. And then eventually at the end of the year can go as high as $1.60. It's as simple as that. Now, when I'm looking at coins that are a part of this future of money trade and portfolio, which Jad helped me build, I've been pounding the table on Litecoin, Dash, Bitcoin Cash, etc. I still think Litecoin can 1x. Dash may be nearing take profit levels, as much as that gives me a heavy heart. Nano is probably got the best look of any coin in this space that's based on math. It's based on, what Forrest thinks about the solution, because Nano now has something going for it. It's not trapped in the apps that are all tied to Doge, right? So if Doge dies, Litecoin, Dash, Bitcoin Cash, if it consolidates those coins, may not move much. Speaking of not moving much, Bitcoin's probably not going anywhere until Memorial Day. I'm showing it can get to either 77K in June if there's some excitement, or 100K at the end of the year. I still think Litecoin is going to do better than Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin's at 100K, Litecoin is going to be much, much higher than it is right now. But because Doge is so big and it has to either go sideways or crash, it's probably time to think about taking some profits in the future of money trade and allocating them to DeFi. You got to hold on to some Litecoin because, again, if there's a lottery ticket on the upside, it's either Nano with a price target of 20, okay, or it's Litecoin where it just goes farther and faster than anyone thinks. Now, let's go and take this analytical method that I was using to talk about ETH, okay? Basically, we're going to look at price targets in a similar way that equities people look at them. We're going to talk like equities people, but we're going to think like technical analysts. Where can ETH go in the short term between now and the start of summer? I'm showing if ETH is above 3,900, the next target is probably 6K by the end of June. I also guess that as a part of that rally to 6K, that DeFi can smoke higher with ETH. So if ETH goes from 4 to 6, big cap DeFi can 2 or 3x, or start a 2 or 3x up move. And small cap DeFi, like anything outside the top 100, can go up as well. In other words, everyone's talking about Doge. You want to know one thing they should be talking about? Polkadot. I have an upside target for Polkadot as high as 150. If Polkadot breaks through, say, 40, it could start a very methodical uptrend. It could also be explosive to the upside. So whereas something like Cardano could go from like $1.80 to 3.5 by the end of the year, Polkadot could wind up at 150 by the end of the year, possibly higher. Because if that kind of move gets started in DeFi, and there's news on the tape about Polkadot's parachains, or news flow about Polkadot coming online, all the reasons why you've been buying Polkadot prior to the crash will start to come true. How ironic everyone's talking about Doge when they should be talking about DOT. Now, let's talk about ETH dominance for a brief moment, because this segues into the power of what can happen in DeFi. Right now, ETH market dominance is roughly 18%. Please correct me if I'm wrong out there. This analysis that shows ETH going to 6K shows ETH dominance could explode from 18 to 23%. Why am I telling you this? Well, there's always a twist in markets, always. And wouldn't it be insane if a consolidation or sell-off in Doge created a consolidation or sell-off in Bitcoin, because retail and institutions sell those coins to buy ETH? That's how ETH dominance could go up 5 points in a month or 5 points in a week. So it looks like the market cap chart wants to reorganize itself. Don't forget, XRP is still out there fighting the government. We wish the XRP army well, but the government is not going to lay down and roll over. So this could create an even bigger bid for ETH if there is any issue with Doge or XRP. Now, let's talk about DeFi. Let's talk about how undervalued it is, and let's talk about where it can go. So Aave is kind of like the Goldman Sachs of DeFi. It's the big player out there. I think, based on the work that I've done, my opinion, not investment advice, is that the entire DeFi space can 3x. That's the big DeFi coins. So Aave could go from 400 now, where it's really undervalued versus its trend line, to say 2,200 by the end of the year. I don't think that's ridiculous at all. If Alpha and Rari survive these recent events, Alpha could go to 10. I have one chart that shows Alpha could go to 43 if it ever became as important as Aave. Now, speaking of important, let's talk Matic and Helium. Two coins that are both very stable versus their trend line. Both very stable in terms of time and price. Why is that a good thing? Well, Matic has been rallying so much because it's been undervalued versus its GAN price time trend line all year long. Like right now, Matic is just moving into like the excitement phase. So Matic could wind up at $2 by the end of the year. So if you think you've missed it, I don't think that's true. I think you can buy a dip and stake it, not investment advice, and still benefit from what could happen on the upside in Matic. Helium is a similar situation. Helium around 16 is right about fair value based on the price time GAN work. I'm noticing that a bigger move in Helium could start around Memorial Day. All right. Helium can probably, by the end of the year, let me just get my target. Okay. Helium could wind up at 36 by the end of the year. So can you imagine being able to hang out, everyone sort of nod off, thinking that the Helium move is done, and then on Memorial Day, have Helium explode and become a top 10 market cap project? Now, my normal Helium price target is 36. I have another Helium target at 113. Back to DeFi. There is a teacup and handle formation on the intraday charts of Alpha, Perp, and in decentralized content, audio. Some of the work that I've done, this like new form of analysis for the Dogecoin world, shows that audio is incredibly undervalued. Want to know where audio should be? 9. That's where it should be right now. And I'm not even going to go into where it could go because, that's going to be looked at as hyperbole. And I have a lot of people who are like, oh my God, I can't pay $2.15 because it's going down and it's going to go to $1. No, it might go to $1. You know, I'm not psychic, but I know with the teacup and handle formation, which you can check out tomorrow on Token Metrics TV, the teacup and handle formation, handles are awful. Alpha's got a handle, perp's in a handle, audio's in a handle. How do they trade? Terrible. How hard is it to be long? Really hard. How annoying is it on Saturday to watch ETH up 10% when 2 days ago I moved money from ETH into perp and alpha? You know, that's what crypto happy hour is about being like, you know, you think you're the only one out there that has this. Can you believe this moments in crypto? Believe me, it happens to the analysts, regardless of whether you've been in crypto for a week or forever. Now, let's talk about Rari. So there was a hack. Rari got hurt. Alpha was mentioned. Alpha survived. I saw a tweet on Alpha's site. It looks like they're okay. Alpha never even really went down. That's a good sign, in my opinion, right? If it's supposed to go down and it doesn't, where's it going? It's going up. Not investment advice. Now, Rari went down and attacked support at 12 and support at 8 and held both levels looking at a 4-hour chart. I have something that I did that shows if Rari ever became as important as Aave, right? And crypto market cap went to, say, 4 trillion. That's basically a big rally in Bitcoin. It's basically 100K Bitcoin and like 8 or 9,000 ETH, more or less, with all of DeFi catching up. If Rari was as important as Aave is now, Rari could be as high as 1,200. Rari right now is 378 on the market cap chart. And as my colleague says, don't sell the dip. Now, maybe Rari is in trouble. I am not a blockchain expert. We have one for DeFi. We believe, or at least this expert does, that Alpha has better tokenomics than Rari. That doesn't mean that Rari can't recover. Rari is run by very young people. It reminds me of like the Beastie Boys of crypto. Beastie Boys was a rap group. A bunch of guys dropped out of NYU and got really big, really fast. Wouldn't it be amazing if after learning this lesson, if Rari actually started the rally in DeFi? The rally starts with a negative event that doesn't kill Rari, doesn't kill DeFi, and everybody goes, oh my God, this space is undervalued. If Rari became as important as Aave, it could go to 1,200. Now, obviously, that's not this week or this month. That's over time. But what are we doing here? Why are you listening to this? Because you're looking for low cap gems and you're looking to get them on sale. So don't sell the dip, buy the dip, not investment advice, right? See things that other people don't. When Doge is on Saturday Night Live, Doge has got to consolidate if it's going to become money. It's going to have to do the work, and so will Doge holders. DeFi has been doing the work all year, right? DeFi has gone sideways, and the ETH rally is just the beginning of what can happen in DeFi. So stay tuned with Token Metrics. Thanks for putting up with the tech glitch. Tune in with us on Token Metrics TV for daily updates.
Token Metrics is a cryptocurrency investment platform that helps users leverage machine learning to become better crypto investors. Our in-depth analysis helps eliminate the emotions of investing, find profitable investment opportunities, and filters out scams. Learn more at tokenmetrics.com.